These ultimately become the basis of 16 Ganita Sutras. These sutras are the mathematical domains, and the organization of these sutras domain as of value 16 ultimately gets folded into the letter Ka itself. And we know, as letter Ref had taken us to the Treta Yuga, to the conflict between Rama and Ravana, and which had taken us to Adi Valmiki Ramayana. So from Vedas to the Ramayana, and then step ahead in the Dwapar Yuga, we reach at conflict of Krishna and Kans, and it is with respect to letter Ka. This table as well is being indicated by me just to impress upon that this alphabet is a well organized mathematical setup, and it is of different folds, and the knowledge is not restricted only up till the way it is organized as a speaking language, and way this speaking language of the sound bits is available to us. It is just the uppermost layer of this knowledge pool. Beneath it is the numbers alphabet. So from sound bits we reach at the numbers values, and once we will be entering the numbers values, only then we will be face to face with the mathematical reach of these sutras. Now ahead, when we comprehend ahead, then the first exercise, our first learning lesson, our first step with the students of Vedic mathematics have to undertake is to have a translation of the sound bits, organized letters, words into the numbers. So when we are at the first Ganita Sutra, which is a composition of two words, Eka, Adhikain and Purve. Now the first word, Eka, Adhikain, is a composition of 9 letters, and these letters get translation within numbers field, as is the association. The first letter A, the 6th vowel, is having 6th placement in the row of 9 vowels, and as such number value 6 gets associated with the letter A. So when we will be having a translation for the word formulation Eka, Adhikain into the numbers domain for the numbers values, then we will replace letter A with the number value 6, and likewise when we go to the second letter Ka, the first consonant, it will get associated with number value 1, and like that we will be having a reach. Therefore the mathematical domain in terms of the numbers values domain is to be reached at by having a translation of the letters text into the numbers text. Once we are having this translation, and once we have reached from the sound bits to the value numbers values domain, then the next third layer, the third format will come into play, and it is called a sthapatya. It is a geometric. So firstly from letter sounds we are reaching at the numbers values, and then at the next step we are reaching at sthapatya, the geometric formats. So these numbers, say 1 to 9, are having geometric formats. These are 1 space to 9 space. Number 1 will get associated with one space, means one space body, which is normally designated as a line, or it is designated as an interval. But in the Vedic comprehension of the one space bodies is as hypercube of 1. So students of Vedic mathematics have first translation for the letters compositions like Ekadi came into the numbers, and then from numbers we reach at the geometric formats. The geometric formats essentially means that we are reaching the dimensional spaces. At present, the system is trying to approach the whole reality in terms of a three-dimensional frame, a frame composed in terms of three linear axes, 3 dimensions. However, the Vedic system is not comprehending, not glimpsing, not accepting this existence phenomenon, only that which can be contained within a three-dimensional frame or within a physical space or within a physical matter. Vedic comprehension is that this existence phenomenon of solar universe, or the existence phenomenon within human body, or the existence phenomenon of the planets having their placements and their motions within this universe, it is not a three-dimensional phenomenon. This phenomenon is being approached by the Vedic systems as a phenomenon of Nav Brahm. It is of a 9-dimensional space. So the present mental setup of the present mathematical model as such creates a mental state which puts it as if we have to approach this universe only as a universe, as an existence phenomenon, permitting approach, exhaustive approach only in terms of 3 linear axes. Vedic systems are not accepting it as a real reality. Reality is that we shall have a 4th, 5th, 6th and up till 9th dimensions, and all those should be the real dimensions, means those should be geometrically real. It is not that we should accept the 4th dimension as a time, a 4th dimension as an academic extension. No, 4th dimension is also a geometric reality, as the first 3 dimensions as 3 linear axes are a reality because of the geometric formats. So the 4th, 5th and higher dimensions as well are geometric reality. Therefore, the transition from the present model of mathematics, sciences and technologies is to be transcended if we want to be parallel with the Vedic systems, or if we want to work out the Vedic mathematics, or if we want to reach at the Vedic sciences and Vedic technologies. And that means the beginning for it is to be that we have to accept 4th geometric dimension. So reality of a 4th and higher geometric dimension